What's a common misconception about running an e-commerce business or just in e-commerce in general that you would love to debunk?
I would say a lot of people I speak with, they're waiting for the perfect product idea or something that no one has ever done before. You never know what's going to work. And we have literally a counterfeit and brand policing team now. And so what happens is we advertise so much, people go, well, there must be money there. And so they'll either try to rip us off or they'll try to create a lookalike product. And then, by the time they're shut down, we see many times that they've only driven 50,000 in total sales. And they were marketing hard and everything. They were doing everything right. And they couldn't do that. We do that in an hour sometimes. And it's what's the difference? And I think that the misconception is that you have to wait for this product that no one has ever invented, this hovercraft that also orders your food and all these things that you have to have something so different. If you look at Pura Vida bracelets, movement watches, right? We've got chemicals and stuff, but it's still, it's toothpaste has been around forever. And so when you think about watches, bracelets, you think about the list that goes on and on, laundry detergent, soap. You look at a lot of these novel ideas that have built $100 million businesses, Brewmates, which is just like a Yeti for your White Claws and drinks. They built very successful e-commerce businesses with taking a product that is understood by most and tweaking it so that it's really understood by the people they're trying to get to. And so what I always say is take a product that solves a pain point. And if you're a dentist or you're a surgeon or you have something that kind of ties you to a market, use that to your advantage in today's day and age. But I would say having the perfect product will certainly helps. If you got something, the more differentiated your product is, and it solves the pain point better, it's going to sell that much more easily. But I would say the misconception is that you have to have one hero product, like the GoPro camera that's going to change the world. That's not necessarily it. The other thing too is consumer tastes, I think, have changed with e-commerce. They're buying their toner from one brand, their moisturizer from another brand, their under eye cream from another brand, their lip treatment from us, their toothpaste from another brand, their teeth whitening kit from us, their mouthwash from yet another brand. And so people have just like a playlist of songs. They have their hits on there from the different brands. And so the sooner that you start to express to your early customers what you're trying to become 2 years from now and help them bridge the gap month by month as you grow, that's going to help. But I would say the biggest misconception is I have to have an award-winning, patented, such a crazy product that I get out there before anyone's going to want to buy it. That is not the case. If you have something that, like with COVID now, skincare is very tough, but if you have something specific for the mask, all of a sudden change creates opportunity. You could have the next $100 million skincare company focusing on that one area.
Like that too, very, very quickly, which is unbelievable, right? Something like that. That's what's so cool and exciting to me. And one of the reasons I started this podcast and started working with e-commerce entrepreneurs from the beginning was just the realization that you can turn something on and go worldwide or go national and then go worldwide. And it's never been like that before. This is an incredible opportunity. We saw it during COVID as well, how the dynamic shifted so quickly that all the people who had previously bought in store, now they couldn't buy in store, that shifted online and created an incredible amount of demand for people that are well positioned. I imagine you guys are pretty well positioned for that. A lot of my clients were well positioned and really, really had a big crazy last year. I don't think that's going back either. It's establishing new buying habits. I love the thought process of the greatest hits that people have. You can pick something, a niche, and be really successful in that niche because there are no moats really anymore, right? People can choose to find the best. You look at Wirecutter. Wirecutter just helps people find the best. And there's an incredible demand for that thing. And it all consolidates towards whatever's best. I love also the idea of choosing something people already understand, because the marketing has been done for them to understand what you're offering. And now if you can offer just a little bit of a tweak, it makes it so much easier for them you're not spending as much money.
There are a lot of examples because we deal with this problem a lot inside of our powerhouse mastermind, like people that are launching a new brand as a sister brand, or they're trying to figure out how to expand their winning product to more winning product. And that's where a lot of e-commerce companies get stuck, because they have a few top sellers and they're kind of shooting in the dark in the other areas. And so, I would say I also meet a lot of e-commerce entrepreneurs who are getting 4 or 5 times ROAS on Facebook, which is phenomenal. And again, if you want a good lifestyle business, etc., if you want to challenge that, you think about how can we use that Facebook spread to build some more legs in our business. So I think there's a misconception around, like, I don't know if I would have told you we would have been the number 1 selling brand at Best Buy a year ago. Like, I don't think that would have come about, but it was that pressure of, well, wait a second, all of a sudden Best Buy logo on our ads, our click-through rate's higher. And, by being a number 1 brand in a retailer, we get extra benefits from that. And we can use what we learned from direct to consumer to juice our retail so that people connect the dots. And so the opportunity, like you mentioned, 42%, I think, of grocery, the 42% growth in the online grocery market, and it continues to grow because I see it even inside of my house. My girlfriend orders groceries to Instacart now, so that's like a learned behavior, and it's like, why was they doing it differently before? And that's the thing with a lot of these categories, is that people would go to the store and they see one brand, let's say Pantene, and they go, I'm gonna get the shampoo, the conditioner, and the scalp scrub because they're next to each other. I want them all to smell the same. That's easy. Online, they're going, like, they see a TikTok video that goes viral for this eyelash growth serum, and it's a specific thing, and that's the eyelash growth serum company, just like Beauty Blender, makeup eraser, and all these kind of, you call them one-hit wonders, but they've been able to then build the rest of the products there. So you need a product that works really well, that people already understand, that does one thing better than everybody else, that will resonate with the audience you're going after. And you use that to Trojan horse to build out the rest of the brand.